Oi, oi, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome along to the Weekend Wonder. Yes, a show that we do each and every weekend here at Crafters TV, which gives you the opportunity to either pick up a brand new product or, in this case today, a brilliant newish product that we've got for you at a fantastic price. Loads of ideas across the show, loads of opportunity to buy. Well, I say loads of opportunity to buy. Basically, you have got the weekend to jump in and grab it. So whether you're watching the live show right now or whether you are watching a repeat across the weekend, do make sure if you see it, like it, buy it. We'll show you the showstopper of this collection across the show. But if you do go to today's offers, then you'll be able to see any individuals that you might want to jump in and grab. Like if you've already bought the paper pad, for example, you might decide that you want to grab more of that, especially that 6x6, which I think is one of the star items of this collection. Lots more to come later on if you're watching live on Friday, but we'll talk more about that later. Let's say hello to the lovely lady who is the other side of the studio, getting ready to inspire you with this Life is Sweet collection. It is the marvellous, the wonderful, the giggly Debbie Fisher.
Oh, hello everyone, welcome back. The day is flying along, isn't it? So one more hour and then it's going to be a 2 hour later, which is going to be fabulous. So, but this hour we are going to be concentrating on that Life is Sweet. I think you know by now how much I love this collection because it's all about ice creams and how sweet life is, and it's just perfect for this time of year, especially with the heat wave that we're having. So get out your goodies or buy the goodies and then craft with them, and make sure you grab your ice creams to chomp on while you're crafting.
Lots to come, as I say, in this show. Loads of you already watching as well. Do feel free to jump in, say hello. Let us know if you've got this collection, and if you have already got it and you've crafted with it, send in some pictures. We'd love to see them. Studio at crafterscompanion.co.uk. And any questions that you might have as well, let's have those through too. Jan's on the show. Joyous Jan with us for the rest of the day. And Jen's in as well. Jan and Jen. Jen, thank you. I saw your picture of your cat. Cat pictures we'll do later. I think we'll show some more cat pictures in Friday Night Live. It is National Kitten Day today, so pictures of your feline friends, cats, kittens, big cats as well if you want. I know a few of you are avid photographers, so if you've got any pictures of lions, tigers and leopards and cheetahs, then we'll see those as well, please.
Oh, my.
I knew you were going to do that. I knew it. So yes, if you want to send those in, feel free, and we'll show loads of those in Friday Night Live. Little Bear says, "Hi Ben, I'm going to come down to see you tomorrow." Yay! I won't be running with you though. No, don't worry about that. Come down, say hello. It'll be lovely. We'll have a picture and all that. It'll be marvellous. Fred says, what's that, Johnny? Oh yeah, make sure you shout, because I get very serious. Like park run isn't a race. No, I'll be in the zone, earphones in, like that. We got a picture done afterwards. I'm volunteering afterwards, scanning people in as they finish, so I'll be around at the finish area. Fred's in. Happy Friday. All right, Fred. Elizabeth Taylor says, "Good afternoon, everyone. It's hot in it." She's put, "It's hot in it," says Beth. Hope everyone is keeping cool. It is hot in it, Debbie.
It is in it, yeah.
Yeah.
In it hot.
In it hot. Jean Marie says, "Good morning, Ben, from a stormy and hot New York." Hello. And hi to Alison, who says, "Good afternoon, everyone. I'm also watching the tennis, so might not comment much." Alison, Arthur Ferry's in the semis, isn't he? Yeah, I think he kicks off. He rackets off, at 1:30. He's playing Zverev, isn't he? Zverev guy, because it's Sinner and Djokovic in the other one. But how good's that Arthur Ferry done? He was like a wild card, and now he's, I think after even getting to the semis, he's now jumped into like the top 40 or something. Alison, let me know how he gets on, please. Running commentary would be marvellous. And Pat Demarest says, "Good day to Ben, Debbie and crew, and all my lovely crafting friends from a sunny and bright New Jersey." Debbie will show you some finished samples in a second. Debbie, I'm putting that one there for you to show. I won't steal your thunder.
Oh, okay. You can show that.
No, I want you to do it.
Oh, okay.
Because you're doing all the finished samples, and I think that's one of the best ones. So I don't want to be like, "Oh, look at me." So you can, I'll just show this. Even though I showed it earlier. Life is Sweet, is it not? It's $73.59. It is an 8-piece collection. It's dies, it's stamped, it's papers, pearl papers as well. It's jam-packed full of sweetness and light. The showstopper is the best way to go for everything. If you do decide, though, that you want to pick individuals, you can. Today's offers. If you've already bought the collection and you want more papers, again, check your website. It's available in the US as well. Platinum price is $111.99. That is free shipping as well for you. But the papers are gorgeous. I mean, just take a look. Absolutely beautiful. I hope you are able to kind of see, and you'll appreciate this more when you see it with your own eyes, that pearl finish that you've got on each and every one of these. As I say, Debbie, for me, it is very obviously ice creamy, but I also feel like there's plenty of papers in here that you could use with collections like sort of fantastical collections. Like the Magical Unicorn springs to mind when I see these papers.
Yeah, and also like the Sassy and Sparkle.
Yeah.
That would go nice with that one as well. There's so many different ones. The Birthday collection as well, because there was a pad very similar with those sort of colours and that pearlescent. These colours and papers are just going to go with so many different collections. So yes, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, and again, you know, I know a lot of people like to create sort of backgrounds like this, you know, mixed media type backgrounds, but you know, if you do struggle to do that, or you just want like a quick way to get that effect without having to do it yourself, then of course you can. Here again, that beautiful sort of marbling effect. I think some of these papers will work really nicely with the marble 8x8s, which we brought you recently, the vellums and the glitter card. It's just such a gorgeous collection. And listen, I really love this. I really love the 12x12, but for me, and that one, by the way, is very reminiscent of the birthday collection that we did last year. We worked so well with that. But for me, this is a beautiful paper pad, right? 24 sheets in there. You've got 12 designs, 2 sheets of each. But the winner chicken dinner for me, and I don't know what you think, Debbie, is the 6x6. This is the star for me.
Yeah, it's a great pad, isn't it?
Because if you want to batch make, if you want quick, easy cards, for me, that is a beautiful scene, set, ready to go for your project. You can take that one out, bit of matching and layering, add in a sentiment, add a little embellishment or two, very quickly you've got a stunning card. And you've got 24 sheets in here. So you've got, again, 12 designs, 2 sheets of each, a really quick, easy way to make, you know, for friends, for families, you know, if your kids are wanting to make cards potentially for, you know, teachers at the end of term, of course you can do that. It's actually 8 designs, 3 of each, not 12 and 2 of each. You've got 8 designs, 3 of each. Yeah, quick, easy makes. And as we always say, we are very, very happy for you to make and sell. And I think, you know, if you're making projects like this time of the year, these are the kind of designs I think people will flock to your store and grab. But loads of great designs, again, fabulous colours, done on the sort of pearl finished paper again, so you've got that stunning finish. And like I say, it's difficult to kind of show you that here in the studio. You can see it just a little bit there, but if you think that looks amazing, that pearl finish on your TV screen or on your tablet, wherever you're watching, wait till you get it back and look at it with your own eyes. Now, the A side is stunning. I love that van. Reminds me of the little Sooty Mobile from Sooty and Sweet, doesn't it? Yeah. The A sides are brilliant, but I think equally brilliant are the B sides, because you've got all of these different little ice creams. I think they're so much fun, and you'll see these on the cards that Debbie will show you in just a second. But all your different types of ice cream in there, strawberries and mints, and you've got all your ice cream sundaes in there. Of course, all the designs in here as well will match up with the stamps and dies that you'll be seeing with Debbie in just a few moments' time. It's a joyous pad, this is, and I think, you know, if you're getting the showstopper, or if you've already got the collection, it might be worth adding more of these pads into your basket whilst we've got them in stock. So those are your 2 pads. You're also going to be able to create with your hardware in here. As Debbie will show you in just a moment, you can create 2D and 3D ice cream carts with this. Everything that you need to create your own ice cream cart, even down to the fact you've got a little menu board here with all the different ice creams stamped onto. So I think it really gives it a fun effect. And the little mini ice cream dies that you can see there, the mini lollipops, you can have on your little ice cream stand too. Then you've got your So Sweet, a brilliant sentiment set. It's a 3-piece suite, this one, because you've got Sweet, which is the backing, Sweet, which is obviously your main letters, little bottom of the S goes down first. Because we've got that wrong, haven't we, on a couple of occasions. That's the way it goes, the little bit at the bottom. And then you've got here your little frosting, which goes over the top. So it's a really, really cool kind of effect to create. And then all of your stamped sentiments in there to make up your own sentences. You've got your sundae glass in there as well, so that's cool. Again, your wafer, your different ice creams. You've got your fruit, your hundreds and thousands. And then this here, allowing you to create your own little shaker sundae. Ice cream cone, again, a really cool edgeable. So much that you can do with that. Then you've got your ice creams themselves. And as I say, this is where we go to the nth degree here, because we could have just said, you know, one ice cream die cut, one cone die cut, but no, we give you 3 different cones. Well, I suppose that's a little pot, really, isn't it? You've got your ice lolly there, you've got your Mr. Whippy, you've got your ice lolly there, it's been bitten into, you've got your twisters, lolly sticks, less said about those the better. And then you've also got the sweetest day, which is all of your sentiments. So sentiments like, I love you more than ice cream. And that's a lot. You're so cool, wishing you the sweetest day, sprinkled with love, congratulations. Congratulations. Oh dear. And to a friend who is both sweet and cool. 119 or 7359 is your price on that, if you want to jump in and grab. And if you want to see what those look like when you start crafting with them, have a look over there.
Over here. Yeah, so this one is that fabulous ice cream truck, which is so adorable. So Ben was saying earlier that this can be flat on your card that you can see here, or it could be this one, which is your one that's 3D. And that is super easy to do. It's just a case of measuring across here to see how, what the measurement is, and then make that into a box to stick onto the center. So I absolutely love that one. But what about creating with that beautiful ice cream cone? I made this last week, I think, or the week before with Leanne, and we cut it into the actual papers itself. But I love the fact that you've got all those different ice creams that you can mats and layer. I love the fact, like Ben was saying, you can use the background of those papers and they look absolutely incredible. Look at those. Those ice creams look amazing. It actually makes me want to have an ice cream now. I would really love an ice cream right now. And I do love that sweet die. I think it's an absolutely gorgeous one. A really different one here as well. So if you don't want to use any of the papers and you want something really cool, funky, vibrant, then you can go for these lollies and colour them in yourself. This was one we made in Crafterscompanion, just to do the shaker card one with them. So lots of different ways to be able to make them, and you are going to love this collection just as much as I do.
Thank you everyone for the comments coming through. Hello to Sparkly Sue. Hello to Alison, who says, yes, it's currently 3-3. 3-3 in the first. Good morning to Rhonda and Mal, who's in Kefalonia. She says, holidaying solo, so checking in on my friends. Hi to Stephanie Theodos and Carolyn. Hi also to Mary Beth Doyle, who's joined us as well. Fred says, the shimmer inks work great to colour paper for this collection, one of my favourites. Karen says, all the pugs are asleep, puppies and mama too, so I will clean and watch. Aww, the little pug puppies. Do they all sleep at the same time then, the little pups today? One goes, they all go. There are some cute pictures that Karen sent in last week. We love that. I think, says Little Bear, the Life is Sweet collection is worth getting because just like Christmas, summer and ice cream come around every year. Timeless. I agree. And Elizabeth says, me and my hubby are on countdown to our son returning from the US in 4 weeks. Buddy, their cockapoo, will be flying with Matt into Luton on the 12th of August. Hubby will get emotional. And Paul Prince is also in saying hi again, all from South Carolina. Keep the comments coming. As I say, if you've already got this collection, feel free to fire in any pictures that you have made any projects with. I would love to see them. And I think now it is demo time. Demo time.
Is that a new thing, or have you done that before?
I've just done it for the first time.
Yeah. Love it. Right, so what I'm doing at the moment is just, I've got all my scraps of card and I'm going to just layer up all my bits and pieces. So we're going to just take all of these. So this one here is our main cart, so we're going to cut that out of that one. Then we've got the little canopy, all the other elements on there to help you try and find all those bits to pop onto your make. So this one, I want to do this one. So just do that and that. And then we've got these ones, which we're going to do onto there. I will tape these down afterwards. Goes on that one.
Oh, we've got pictures coming through already of people's makes. We'll show those in just a bit.
Nice. There. And then we've got this one, so let's do that one. Will we fit that onto here? I think actually fit that onto that one. There we go, that will fit.
Did we say what ice cream you would have if you were getting an ice cream, if the van came along just now?
If it come along now, I'd definitely get a 99er.
Would you?
Well, I don't think they're even called 99ers anymore, are they?
I don't think there should be. They're probably called £2.50s.
£2.50.
I bet they're more than that.
A Mr. Whippy.
We had a nice ice cream before the James Arthur concert last week. A little ice cream shop opposite the venue, and it was just like a traditional wafer cone with 1 scoop of homemade ice cream. So it was the nice stuff. £7 for 2 ice creams.
I was just going to say, how much did that cost?
£7
each.
No, thankfully.
Well, actually, that's not bad.
Do you think that's all right, Lee?
I think that's very good. That's really good.
So I had a salted caramel. I'm trying to think what Daisy had now. I don't know what she had.
Yeah, no, I think that is very good, considering. You need it, don't you? You need to keep refreshed. For the first time that I don't know if they've done the same at James After, but when we went to see Lola Young, they actually were giving out water, passing water through the crowds.
Oh, right.
Because it was so hot and because everyone was quite compacted together, like you could hardly move. You couldn't move. There was someone touching you at all corners. So, yeah, and from the stage, they literally were constantly passing water to pass to the back. So I thought that was very good. And I've never known that before.
Yeah, thankfully it wasn't like red hot. It was quite nice. And actually at one point in the evening, it did sort of drizzle just a little bit. So and that was quite nice that everyone sort of got cooled down with a bit of drizz.
Yeah.
But it was...
Right, let's run all those through. Was it good though? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did. And funnily enough, I've started listening to his songs a little bit more now, James Arthur.
He's definitely converted. There is, I don't like James. I don't know why anyone listens to James.
Well, the thing is with him, he's a brilliant lyric writer. If you listen to his lyrics,
he's amazing.
And he was talking a lot in the show about, you know, the problems he's had with mental health and all that kind of stuff. And if you listen to some of his lyrics, they're quite poignant.
Yeah, they are. Most singers are.
Yeah.
Most singers sing about their reality. Which was what makes them special.
I've sifted through quite a lot of his songs, but I've added like 3 or 4 onto my little playlist. And I wouldn't listen to all of them, but yeah, there's definitely some good songs there.
Absolutely.
And there was 3 support acts. One I won't say who it was, but he wasn't particularly brilliant. Then there was 2 after the first one who were great. There was a chap called Ben Ellis, who was he can't have been more than about 21, 22, and he was excellent, little 3-piece band. He came up into the crowd afterwards, and Daisy loved him because he's quite a good-looking young chap. And he came up in the crowd, and we got our picture with him. And Daisy was like, "Oh, can I get my picture?" I was like, "Oh, go on then." And she was like, "Well, you've got to come in as well, Dad." And I was like, "Oh, I don't know if I really..." She's like, "You've got to." So we had a picture done with him. And then there was another chap with a guitar called Jerub.
Called what?
Jerub.
Jerub.
He was absolutely brilliant. A song called Kumbaya you need to listen to. Very, very good.
Okay.
So I've got both of them now on one of my playlists. And then, yeah, James Arthur come on, did an hour. I recognise more of his songs than I thought I would as well.
Yeah, I think people are quite shocked. He's done quite a bit. It's just a shame, you know, I think with so many pop stars, they get themselves into a bit of trouble. And but it's just whether they're strong enough to bring themselves back, and he obviously was.
Yeah.
Not to what he was before, but I think he's done well for himself again.
Yeah, he has. I think he has. It's funny to look back because then me and Daisy were watching, obviously she was too young to remember him on the X Factor, but to watch him back then, like how fresh-faced and young he looked.
I know.
You know, compared to now. He's, I think he's nearly 40 now, but yeah. 20...
I mean, it was his making, but it was his downfall, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, it was, yeah. Kind of like a blessing and a curse, really.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, he's doing very well for himself now. And yeah, people loved him. Must have been like 8,000 people there. Wonder if James Arthur likes ice cream. I bet he does. He probably stopped at the same ice cream shop that we did on the way in. I bet he had a 99 or a Mr. Whippy.
I do love like a Magnum or yeah, and I like all of them, like the white ones, the almond ones. Do you not like? Oh, it's because of the lolly sticks. So you're missing out so much.
If you take it off the stick, I'll eat it. You have to like scrape it into a bowl. Like if Laura gets like a,
Is that what you do? Scrape them off into the bowl?
Well, I can't do it. Laura will have to do it for me. I'm not too, like, if it's, I can't really talk about it. If it's like a lolly, I don't want it. But if it was something like that, like you just said, like a Magnum or something, like Laura has to get it for me.
So you can eat a lolly off of a stick?
No.
Oh.
I can't eat anything on a stick.
Oh, okay.
So I wouldn't even entertain like having a lolly. Like the thought of that again, just go like the lolly and then the stick, just makes me shiver, but if Laura bought a load of like Magnums, for example, I'd have one of those, but she would have to physically open it and scrape it off and put it in a bowl for me.
Right.
I couldn't hold it. I can't touch it, no. I can't touch it.
So what about normal wooden things, though?
Yeah, so that's where it's weird. I can hold chopsticks.
Oh, okay.
What's that? Chopsticks, yeah, I'm all right with. They are a different wood, yeah. It's the fact, it's just like, do you know what I think it is and why I've got it? As a kid, I was at the doctor's quite a lot. I had like glandular fever and things like that as a very young kid. And I think it must be, you know, the doctors used to put the wooden stick in your, I can't really talk, put the wooden stick in your mouth to hold your tongue down so they could look at the back of your throat. I can only think it must be something in my subconscious that takes me back to that. Oh, it just sends shivers up my spine.
I get it, because I'm like that with foam.
Oh yeah, exactly right.
So I do,
Yeah.
I totally get it.
The other one that makes me go like that, if you've ever done it, is have you ever accidentally bitten cutlery? If you ever accidentally bite your fork or something, like that goes right through me.
Oh, does it? What, a normal fork?
I can't use anything, a wooden spoon. I couldn't eat the food on the, I couldn't eat the food with the cutlery on the flight back from the US because it was all wooden, so I had to eat it all with my fingers. And if now we go to McDonald's or whatever, everywhere has paper straws. I can't drink out of a paper straw. I have to take the lid off and drink it out of the cup.
Oh, okay.
And now you're up to date on how weird is Ben.
How weird is Ben, did
Yeah.
you say? Well, we all have our things, don't we? That's the thing. I mean, I definitely am not scared of ice cream, that's for sure.
Where does your foam phobia come from?
So, many years ago when I was little, I had lots of like allergic reactions to things.
Oh, okay.
So, and I used to, anything that was foam, like you know when you get like a, like my mum first noticed it when I was young and used a sponge in the bath.
Yeah.
So I had sort of reactions to them, and then I was allergic to plasters as well for a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I've grown out of them, so I don't have any allergic reactions anymore. But so I think that's where it sort of come from, you know, originally. But I don't really know. But I hate them so much. I just think they're just awful.
Funny, isn't it?
Oh, that's the worst thing. That pack and pop thing, I cannot even touch it.
Ah.
I think Dean thought I was weird the other day.
Oh yeah, because I had to have it, didn't I? Because you were
yeah,
going
and
to
he
show
just
it.
couldn't work out, and then we didn't mention it. But there's no way I could show it. Oh, it was awful. It's just awful. And it's such a shame because I actually think they're amazing.
Yeah.
That's such a cool idea, and it's ridiculous. Sometimes you just think, you might think this, you might just think, oh, just grow up and just touch it. It's like, what is it? It's a bit of material.
Yeah.
But you can't help it, can you?
No, you
It
can't.
is what it is.
We've all got our little quirks and foibles.
We certainly have.
I'm the same as you, Ben, says Little Bear, with wooden cutlery and paper straws. There you go. Not alone.
Yeah, and I think it's just when something's odd, people find you odd. But it's because everyone has those things. Like my brother doesn't like polystyrene, but polystyrene is quite normal. People
I've heard that before, yeah.
Yeah, they don't really think much about the polystyrene, but it's not really any different. It's just another medium, isn't it, that you don't like the touch of. And I remember years ago, I used to work in a clothes shop, and the purses used to come in, and they used to stuff the purses with this foam.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
It was awful. And my work colleagues used to chase me around the store with it. They thought they were being funny, and it was awful. It was really awful. Right, so we've got our little ice cream cart coming to life here. And then what we're going to do, we've got a little handle. So I've got some other bits here. So I'm going to bring in my bits at the side of me so I can show you what we've done, because it has got some little pieces to put together. So you get lots of little lollies. You get your ice cream cone here. So I've got if I put the ice cream cone on here, you'll be able to see it better. Can't pick it up now. There we go. So we've got our ice cream cone, and then we've just done some little ice cream pieces to put on the top. So you're just going to put a little bit of glue to put that on the top so you get your ice cream. And then you get a stand. So this is your stand here. And then what I did, once I put all them together, I just glued all those pieces behind, and that then created this bit here, which is our little stand that we've got all our ice creams in. So all I've done is glued them onto the back and then created our little ice cream stand. And then we're going to put our wheels and cart on. So I think I've cut the wrong colour wheel there. Oh no, I haven't, I've done the right one. So let's bring this one in.
I can't abide biting silverware, says Carolyn. It's a horrible experience when that happens. And
Silverware?
Yeah, like if you accidentally bite your fork. Have you ever done that? Oh, or bite a knife.
Well, yeah, but yeah, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
And Karen Hughes says, Ben, the cup is paper. I realise that, but that doesn't bother me. I think it's because it's on, yeah, just on my lips. I don't know.
But that's like, I can touch our sponges on our ink applicators.
Oh, right, the daubers.
Yeah, but I can't touch a natural sponge or a bath sponge or a dishwash sponge, anything like that. Yeah, so it is weird how some things are okay and some things aren't.
See, I've heard this as well. Keena's just saying cotton balls for me. I can't use the
balls.
cotton
I've heard
pads.
that. Yeah, I've heard that. Sellotape, that is a weird one.
This show's hilarious, the stuff we get on chatting about. Johnny just also said he has a phobia of working Friday afternoons when it's 30 degrees outside.
That's funny.
Should we do Friday Night Live al fresco tonight? Should we take it outside?
It's a shame we can't do that, isn't it?
He's just saying we should do an I'm a Celebrity challenge with plastic forks, foam, cotton balls, sellotape, cutlery.
Sponge.
Oh, no. Not for me. Going home early. Thank you, Lisa, as well. We'll show you your picture at the end of this demo. You've been creating with this collection. You made a lovely little ice cream cart as well. It's a very fun set, this. And very happy and smiley, isn't it, Debbie, I would say?
Oh, it absolutely is. It makes me really happy. Certain collections just make you feel really happy when you're crafting with them, and this is definitely the one.
Yeah.
Right, I did have a little circle, but that seems to have gone somewhere. Now, the other thing I've done, and didn't do it very well, but actually I don't mind because it just looks like it's been rained on. I actually heat emboss with just a light coloured pigment ink pad, and then put white embossing powder over the top. So we've got our strawberry chocolate, vanilla, mint chocolate chip, caramel and pistachio. And I've just trimmed that. So I cut this out in a black and then cut that middle section out and then stamped onto it to make the board. So it's super easy to do that one. And actually, if you've got our metallic inks, ink pads, you could do it with a metallic ink, and that would, you wouldn't have to heat emboss it then. So we're just going to place that right onto the front of our board, like so. Or you might have a white pen and you might want to write your own little message on there as well. So we're going to start putting this onto, I've got this piece here, and I'm going to, let me just pop those to the side. In fact, I'm going to put them down here. And then let's pop our card together before we do any more of that one. So all I've got is a 7x7 card, and then we're going to put our mats and layers on.
Oh, 6-all in the first, the tennis. Tiebreaker.
Oh, that's when you know the matches are getting good.
Yeah. How brilliant is that? It just entered Wimbledon for a bit of a laugh. And now he's in the semi-finals. 114 in the world, and now he's in the top 30. And he'd earned 498 grand by getting to the quarters, so goodness knows how much money... yeah, no, half a million, Johnny. He'll be on my wage now. Yeah, $500,000 semi-finals. It's not too bad for playing tennis, is it, eh? Lowest ranked player to ever get to a semi, is he? Oh, since 2001. I bet I can tell you who that was as well. Goran Ivanisevic. Yes, who won? He was ranked 125, apparently. And he won the whole thing, didn't he? It's a wild card. Hillary says, loose buttons for me. I could be sick.
Oh yeah, buttons, that's another one, isn't it? Yeah, some people don't like buttons. And that's a strange one when you think about what a button is. But that's awkward when you, oh, loose buttons. So you're all right if you're doing up a button like on the top.
Jamie doesn't like lifts. That's why he has to get the bus every night.
Well, we found that out Friday Night Live, and in fact, Jamie, we never knew that you were a horse rider and won medals. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You won medals? Oh.
You used to do horse riding.
Well, there you go.
So we didn't know who that was.
No.
No, Jamie wasn't here and I didn't do very well. Because they were quite tricky, because they were trick questions.
You got hustled by Debbie again, then, did you?
Always,
Did she do oh, I don't know any of these. Oh,
and then the
I'm
one
useless
that she didn't have a clue about, Johnny went and gave her clues. And I was
Johnny.
like, no more clues. And then she was, oh, I didn't get it from there. I didn't know, I'm just guessing. And I'm like, she did. Because Johnny was like, we talked about it in the earlier show. It's like, well, she's going to get that now.
No clues. Don't ever fall for Debbie Robinson's coyness in these things. She's like, oh, I'm not very good at this. I'm rubbish at that. And then she's always brilliant. So she won, did she, Debbie?
Yeah, I'm rubbish at games, though. I'm really not very good. Give me a board game any day of the week.
Well, we'll see how we go tonight. It's riddles this evening.
Riddles.
Riddle me this, riddle me that about core products.
Oh, we've got a little bit of a blockage going on in our glue pot here. Right, so we're going to place that just onto here.
Look at that.
There we go.
I feel like you could take the wheel off that and you could make a wishing well card with it.
A wishing... Oh, yeah, you could do that. That would be really good. You could do that. And I'm sure you could adapt like this. If you turn that over, that could be a bucket.
Oh, yes.
Like, in fact, I had one, didn't I? Look,
yeah.
if you was to take that off, taper that in, like
and
that, you've got a little bucket.
So then you could attach
use
that
in your wishing well, couldn't you?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Wishing well and ice cream stand.
There we go.
Wishing you well.
Yeah. But make sure you, because once you start doing this, you'll think, oh, it's looking a bit odd. But once it all starts to come together, it really is so lovely. When you do all these little pieces, they look fabulous. So pop that there. We've got our little bunting. So I've done this one in, I'm going to have to change this out because I think there's a blockage and it's sort of seeping out of a different part. So let's do that going across here. And then we've just got a few other little pieces to put on. Let's see if there is another, oh, there's one here. Let's try this one.
He's lost the first set, says Alison. Well, that's fine. Still.
Well, no matter what, I mean...
He's done well.
Yeah, done very well.
Thank you to Kino, who says, I've got the glitter paper. It's so beautiful. The quality is heavenly.
I've only just got my hands on it today.
Lovely though, isn't
Brent
it?
come in, yeah, and said, oh, I've got your glitter pad.
Yeah.
It's absolutely stunning.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, really stunning. Let's just put a little... we've got another one there. I wanted a different lolly. Oh, I'll tell you what we haven't put on. We haven't put the handle for our cart on. Might put the shorter handle on. She's got two handles for that. So we've got one here, and then we've got the longer one. I'm going to put the shorter one on. Let's just place that in there, like so.
Nice.
And then obviously we've got our little board. And I'm going to put some foam on the side of that. Like so. Didn't realise that was the time.
No.
It's catching up with me, this show.
It's one of those collections there, isn't it? I think that you'll, like you've done, spend time enjoying rather than perhaps making a really quick card out of.
Yes, very true. It just takes a little bit of time to put all those pieces together. There we go. And then I've just got the wishing you the sweetest day. I'm just going to pop that one. The sweetest day.
You too. Oh no, sweetest thing.
Sweetest thing.
Wishing you the sweetest
day. Absolutely. Let's just pop that on top there.
Yeah, I was watching a funny Mr. Bean this morning on, what was it on? 112, Dave. No, I'd never seen it before. It was the one when he booked a hotel room. And he basically took all of his pictures with him in his suitcase and he was drilling holes in the wall to put up his pictures to make it look like home. And then he realised...
There wasn't actually that many Mr. Beans.
No, there was only about 14 or 15. And then he realised he didn't have a bathroom. So he drilled a hole through the wall into his next door, into his neighbour's bathroom.
Oh, no.
And locked the door from the other side so they couldn't get in whilst he had a bath. And Danny LaRue's in it as well. Danny LaRue's the cabaret singer. I've never seen it. I was laughing my head off.
Oh, that's
Rowan Atkinson, I think, is a genius.
I've never really liked Mr. Ping.
Oh, really? My Laura can't stand him either.
Yeah, I just find him a little... Well, it's just, I'm not really... I think that's really silly humour, and I'm not really that...
Not really into it?
Not that silly humour, no.
I just think it's clever for the fact that he doesn't really speak, does he?
No.
And I think obviously that's why it was so successful, because they could like put it out, you know, right across the world. Look at that.
There we go.
Beautiful.
In lovely pastel colours, just build your cart up, and there we go.
Absolutely incredible. I love the softer tone, says Jean Marie, you're using in this card. It is just lovely. Also, thank you to Ellen, who says, if you turn the wavy top part upside down and attach the thin wooden stand part, you would have the tray the lady has full of ice cream at the theatre. Yeah, when they used to do that. They don't do that anymore, do they? It's when like they used to have intermissions. Or
they had that at the at Jimmy Now.
Oh, did they?
And I'd never seen that before, yeah, although that was the same, and she had the little tubs of ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was doing that, so...
I remember because they
they
used to show the cartoons before the feature presentation, didn't they, at the cinema?
Yeah.
They'd show the cartoons and the lady would come out with the ice creams and then you'd have the movie on. But yeah, I love that idea, Ellen. And is this a card for Al, says Stephanie?
No, his card's secret. I made him a card in the break on Wednesday. So I have got a card for him, but yes.
Does he expect a handmade card?
Show it. No, but he heard me say that I'd made him one, so he knows that I've made him one.
Little Bear says, what a lovely pastel card. And Alison says, Virgil van Dijk apparently is watching the tennis. Plus Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman, a.k.a. Holmes and Watson, of course, in the BBC series. And Keena says, that is beautiful. I'll show you a few pics here, because I've got some cat pics which have come through on my page, because it's National Cat Day. I'll show you the pictures that you sent through, though. So Lisa's been crafting, first of all, with this kit, and she's done a fantastic job, Debbie. Look at that, Lisa's card with the Life is Sweet.
Ah, that's amazing. I love that.
We love that. Very, very
beautiful.
Nice. And then,
I mean, you can't fail, can you, to make a great card? That's what I love about this collection.
And then Nancy has got herself a new puppy. It's a Shih Tzu.
Oh, we used to have a Shih Tzu.
And the lady, basically, who she was buying them off, brought round a bucket of Shih Tzus.
Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Which one are you picking there?
Oh, the brown one on the right.
Let's have a look and see if she picked the top one. Oh, oh.
Oh, look. Oh.
Little pup.
That's like my little Tia. She was black and white.
What have you called it? Is it a boy? I think it looks like a little boy. I think it's a little boy. Either that or a big belly button. Go. Well. It's definitely a little boy.
Oh.
What's the little boy called? Karen says, I've only buy USCC glitter paper. I love the look and feel of the paper. It cuts beautifully and is great for detailed dyes. And just to get back to where we were, so it is National Kitten Day today. So thank you to everybody who has sent in pictures of their cats or kittens. There is quite a few over on my Facebook page. If you want to add yours to the little post, you can do. So a few more pictures come through. So this is from Jen Shank, baby buttons supervising in the craft room. Look at buttons.
Oh, look at that. Oh, it's a beautiful cat. Cats are so beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah, they're such like lovely creatures. I absolutely love them. Then I'll show you a couple more, shall I? So this is from Rachie Roo, who says Gus, who's the ginger, and Sadie, who's the tortoiseshell. They are the lights. They are the lights of my life. Look at those two cheeky faces.
Oh, that is very cute. Are they kittens or cats? Because they're quite small, aren't they?
Yeah, she doesn't say.
Oh, they are very,
very, very cute indeed. Then we've got Yvonne, who says my special 9-year-old boy Leo, who is Oscar's big brother. Very, very cute. Love that. And then this is Carolyn Cooey, who says this is Lord Derp. He's lost a lot of weight and is a frail 13.5 years old, but thank goodness he still loves being a lap cat. And here he is, Lord Derp.
Oh, he's beautiful.
I think there's one more, and then I think we've got a little video to show you. Christina Assam, my siblings Bo and Bella, sadly passed away early this year. Oh no, at 17 years old. But there's the two of them together, snuggled up on the couch.
It's nice to hear you had a nice long life with them.
I know. 17 is a good age. And there's one final one for now from Lisa Foster, who says, this is Henry. He's just turned 1. And he's got a right cheeky little face. Look at that. Mischief. Absolute mischief. Keep them coming in. It's National Kitten Day. You can send the pictures to my Facebook page if you like, or whack them in on the usual email address. You've only got until Sunday, though, to get this next deal. It is our weekly deal. It's the DL Apertures at an unbelievable price. Have a look. This week's weekly deal is the DL Aperture Die Collection. This collection of dies features circles, squares, octagons and hearts and is perfect for all sorts of papercraft projects. And for this week only, you can grab the set with an over 50% saving. The weekly deal on Crafters TV. There you go, end of play Sunday to get those, and then next week, of course, we have a brand new weekly deal. Loads of love coming in for that first demo, which is amazing. Again, if you've got this collection, make sure you save the show so you can come back and watch and then recreate the makes that Debbie's bringing to you. If you haven't yet got the collection, showstoppers are available for you. $73.59 here in the UK, $111.99 in the US. If you want to buy individuals, of course, you can do that as well. Probably the most popular thing, well, not probably, always is the paper pads. If you want to buy more of those, then feel free. Also, just to say, still $11.99 on the store at all. Check today's offers for all the details. We've got about 11 or 12 minutes left, Debbie. Is that time enough to squeeze in another quick demo?
Absolutely, yes. Let's get one in because I want to use this one. I really love this. So if you've not used it yet, make sure you get it out and use it because it is absolutely fabulous. What I'm going to do with this as well is I'm just going to grab another piece of card and lay that just over the top because that's going to help me. Now, I was saying earlier, because someone asked the question, and I should say it every time I do it, this is a really good cheats way of embossing without having to use your rubber mat. So this is just placing a piece of card over where all my embossed detail is going to be. So all these cutting bits here, they're not going to cut out. This will all cut out. Some of these pieces will cut out, but you're going to actually be left with some embossed detail. So we're going to just place that over the top. So I'm going to place this onto my bigger plates. Let's pop that through there. And then we're going to use this one to put that sweet die as well. So that comes in 3 parts. The 3-piece sweet, as Ben's now renamed it, which I love.
Hey.
So we're going to place all those onto our mat and run those through. So nice and simple. I hope we do more dies like this because I really love creating with this one because it looks different every time you do it with a different topping on the top. And I'm thinking, why have we not done Christmas ones like this with snow on the top?
That's a really good point.
Really cool. So, you know, and maybe we could do like a foodie one where you've got like treacle and honey dripped over the top, or it's just so my mind goes into overdraft with things like that because overdrive, not overdraft. And I absolutely love all the different things that you can do with them. So you can see here what's happened is that's now embossed those beautiful textured lines into there. Now I'm going to keep this in the die, so I'm going to place that back in because we are just going to ink through there as well. So just pop that onto there like so, and then I am just going to hold that down so it doesn't shift onto my mat. And then I've just got a sandstorm, and we've got the straw bale and the pink tulip as well. So I'm just going to bring in, although we've got quite a mucky lot of ones here, we might not need too much. Just going to lightly.
These are in stock if you shop the website. I don't know if there's a deal on them with the summer sale. They're very handy, particularly for exactly what you're doing right now, aren't they, Debbie? For those nooks
really
and crannies.
Handy. Yeah, absolutely. Great for getting into all those pieces. And then we just need one that's not so brown, but it doesn't matter if it goes a little bit browner. I'll just do it very lightly over the top. So this is just going to make this look like that cone on the bottom of our ice cream.
I love that as well, that you're showing that obviously it's a die, but then a die can also be a stencil as well.
Oh, absolutely. It's embossing, it's a stencil, it does everything, yeah, and die cuts. So, yeah, it's a great one to have. I miss those dies, Ben. I miss the dies that we used to do all the time where you could stencil through them and emboss them. They make such a difference, and so easy to do as well. So, we've got our topper. Let's just pop that to the side. And then we've got our sweet one here. So let's just take that one out. Now I'm not going to put this one all together because we want to put our card together, and I know we won't have too much time, but what you've got is all these pieces that will come out really simple, and you're just going to paper piece these back on. So let's just do a couple here. So you've got your sweet, so you're going to have that one like so, and then your W, and these just go on really beautifully and look amazing. I love the font on this. The font makes me really happy. It's like that bubbly sort of writing, isn't it? Which just looks fun and swirly, but it's big and chunky as well. And then once you've done that, you're just going to stick these pieces onto the top of where they go. So you just find which ones. And if you need to have a helping hand, grab this and then you'll be able to follow on the top so you'll know sort of where they go. So you just take those pieces and you pop them. So I can see my S is round the wrong way. So you can't really go wrong because the top of your S will show where it should be.
Little bit at the bottom, isn't it? That's what I remember from last time.
Yes, the little bits at the bottom, yeah. Although I still think the big bit should be at the bottom.
Yeah, I agree.
But it doesn't matter, does it? So, and then you're just going to put all those bits on. Once you've done that, you're going to have this. So that's going to be your sweet with all your bits on top of there. So it's a really lovely, easy one to do, and it's just a case of sticking all those parts on top. Now the other thing that I've done is we've created a little bit, let's move this all out of the way. We've created an easel card because I quite liked this as an easel card and I wanted this as my stopper. So I've got those gorgeous papers and I really love the colour tones of here, just a really pastel colour tone. And I've created a 4x6 card, so it's a nice small one, but it just works really well as this little easel. So we're going to place this at the bottom here. And I've toned, the reason I put blue on here, because I had a lot of blue in my cardstock on this one. So just go in with the tones that are in your cardstock. So let's just grab out glue and glue this one on. And tacky glue is really good as well, Ben, for a pearlised cardstock.
Yeah.
Because if you're using a tape pen, sometimes the pen doesn't always attach itself.
Yeah.
So this is a really cool way of
So
being
I
able
always
to
remember,
stick it.
and this is a point, I suppose, like tacky glue is good for like cards that have coating, right?
Yes.
And paper
yes,
that's
very
coated.
good. Yes, absolutely. Because it doesn't take the shine off if it squidges out the edges.
Yeah.
Because with a all-purpose glue, if that squidges out the edges, it will take the shine off of your whatever your coated cardstock is, whether it be your glitter, your mirror cardstock, or your pearlised. So all we're doing there is just making sure I'm burnishing that right to the ends to make sure that's all stuck down. And then we'll have this top bit. Now this one here, we're just going to stick onto here. Because our main card is going to be the ice cream.
Stephanie's just said, I'm happy that you're demonstrating this. I was thinking of making a card for my sister-in-law who has a 70th birthday next week.
Oh, I love that.
And Stephanie also says, we don't have a cat, but beautiful fur babies, everyone. We did have a black cat walk by our sliding door on the patio around dusk. I didn't see a collar, so I didn't know if it was a stray or someone's pet.
Has anyone ever taken in a stray?
Well, funnily enough.
Is that what yours was?
No, we got Nut and her sister Luna from a rescue centre. But years ago, my mum used to work at Paignton Zoo in the education centre.
Okay.
And she had like a little hut. It's all like kind of hut based in the back. And for weeks and weeks, this little black and white cat would come in and see her. No collar, no chip or anything like that. And after a couple of weeks of it coming in, my mum rescued it, and we had the cat then for about 7-8 years after that.
Oh wow!
Little Holly, she was called.
Yeah, a lot of people take in stray cats, don't they? 'Cause
Yeah. They're funny though, aren't they? Because cats tend to go from house to house, don't they?
Yes. Well, they say you shouldn't take in a cat because
of that.
Yeah, because of that. Because
Yeah.
they're not always very loyal, are they?
No.
They go to whoever's going to feed them.
Mm.
We used to have a cat growing up years ago called Sweep, and that was a big black and white cat. And our neighbour used to always feed it. So, but it was very clever. I mean, she only lived about 4 doors away.
Yeah.
So he'd normally get fed twice. So he was quite a fat cat because he would just literally go from both places to get his food. I think I've told you as well, he was very clever. He used to ring the doorbell to come in.
Oh, yes, I remember that. Anita, I've just seen your message. We showed your cat earlier on, but I'll show it again before the end of the show. Sweet Pea. I'm just laughing because it's such a cute little picture, but we'll show that again before the end of the show. And we've got our Sharon's cats as well to show before we finish.
Oh, I love that.
Purdy and Pixie.
Oh, they're nice names.
Yeah, Purdy's a lot. Purdy. Purdy.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Johnny's just saying about a estate agents who put a house up for sale on the web, and they've done all the pictures of the rooms, and this lady's had a little look in, and there's the cat sprawled across the bed, her cat on the neighbour's bed. That's so funny.
That is very funny.
When we used to live back in Buckinghamshire, we were very good friends with our next door neighbours there, and quite often if Nut, our little tortoiseshell, wasn't in the house, she'd have like jumped through our next door neighbour's window and she'd be in the lounge, and sometimes we'd get like a message from our neighbour going, oh, if you're missing your cat, she's sat on my lap. She's just like going to the next door neighbour's house.
We used to always have our next door neighbour's cat coming to us, yeah. They
Much
are
more
funny,
independent than dogs, aren't they?
Yeah, they're very
Just
independent.
do their own
aren't
thing.
they? Very, very independent. Right, now, because we have a bigger piece on here than what we do on one side than the other, we're going to do this on a ski whiff angle. So I'm just popping some of these. These are just what I took off earlier from that shaker card, so just using up these pieces.
I love this as well, Debbie, because we had a message from Stephanie a minute ago saying that she was going to make a card for a sister-in-law who's 70.
Yeah.
And then Colleen just messaged saying she's going to be making a card for a little girl's birthday for this Sunday. So shows you that you know whether you're 70 or 77, this is a collection that will be perfect for everybody, I think.
Absolutely, yeah. And I love that because it really is that collection that's great for everybody.
Everyone loves ice cream, don't they?
I can't imagine anyone not loving ice cream.
I can't.
Unless you've got a real, because some people have...
Like a dairy intolerance, maybe?
No, well, yes, but I was thinking more of, they don't like cold on their teeth.
Oh, yeah,
what's the
like
word?
sensitive teeth.
Sensitivity, yes. So that could be a thing, maybe. But yes, which would be really sad. I mean, I think if I had sensitive teeth, I think I would still have to have an ice cream. You would just eat it and try not let it touch your teeth.
Yeah. Through a straw.
So we're just going to put here, have a and sweet birthday. And I love this pastel look, but if you wanted to make it a bit more vibrant, you could layer it with black cardstock behind, you could ink the edges. But there we go, there is our easel card, which has got that sweet birthday at the bottom and then that beautiful cone at the top.
Tremendous. What a brilliant, brilliant collection. My Cat Baby Girl is a product of the Cat Distribution System, says Rhonda, also known as a stray. And we were co-owners of our neighbour's cat, says Rhonda. She liked us better, lol. Here's Sharon's cats, our lady in customer services. Purdy. That's Purdy.
Oh, look. Oh, I love that name, Purdy.
Purdy. And then you've got Pixie, who is... Oh, he got a little moustache.
Oh,
he looks like Magnum.
So cute. He's like Magnum.
Pixie's 2. And then I'll show yours, Anita, because you didn't see it earlier on. So this is Anita's cat, Sweet Pea.
Oh, look how fluffy. Very cute.
It looks like Sweet Pea's just been woken up and having a bit of a stretch. Love that so much. Thank you, everybody, for being involved in the show with all your comments and all your pictures. Don't forget, if you want to grab the Weekend Wonder, it is available at that price until the end of the weekend. We're going to have another rerun now. If you're watching live, you'll be seeing the pick of the week in just a few moments' time. And then we're back at 4 for more. We've got Friday Night Live. We've got games. It's a riddle game this evening. We've got prizes in the form of bonus points for your account. We've also got your price drops. I don't think we've seen all of those yet, have we, either? So you'll be seeing more price drops in the show. And, of course, we have got your Friday night faves as well. So set to be a fantastic show. Keep the pictures coming in of your cats, and we'll show more in Friday Night Live. I'm going to go and write some jokes, and we'll be back for some fun and frolics at 4. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your shopping, and bye for now.